Hello, it's Wednesday and it's midweek. Once again, how are you all doing? I hope you are fine because God has been faithful once again and He's been good. Today, with our devotion, we are looking at being wise as a child of God. Being wise as a child of God. In that, our scriptures for meditation will be taken from Psalm 77, Judges 8, 22 to the end, and Luke 16, 1 to 18. Once again, our focus will be on Luke 16, 1 to 18. So Jesus once again tells another parable of a shrewd manager. To be shrewd means to either be intelligent or wise. So with this manager, his master heard that he's been mismanaging his possessions. So this master comes around and asks his manager, I've heard this is what you are doing. How true is that? He couldn't talk much. Then the master is like, okay, I'm going to sack you. Then this manager comes to think about it. Before I get to be sacked or I lose my job, let me think of doing something. So he went to all the debtors of his master and went to reduce all the debts they owe his master. He did that in a way that he could either gain their friendship and then get back his job. This is a win-win. Those who mostly do lobbying and negotiation will understand. So yes, he was wise, but as a child of God, in a circumstance like this, what do? You have been seen to mismanage possessions of your company or talents given to you by God. Now, it has gotten to its peak that God wants to take it away from you or your boss wants to sack you. When you realize that all the things you have done were wrong, who do you turn to? Do you stand on your own decision to do that? Or do you go to God? Now, let's see what Psalm 77 says about calling to God for help. That's going to prolong it. Okay, now Psalm 77. And I'll read from verse 1 to 6. It says, I cried out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me. When I was in distress, I sought the Lord. At night, I stretched out untiring hands, and I would not be comforted. I remembered you, God, and I groaned. I meditated, and my spirit grew faint. You kept my eyes from closing. I was too troubled to speak. I thought about the former days, the years of long ago. I remembered my songs in the night. My heart meditated, and my spirit asked, will the Lord reject forever? Will he never show his favor again? And it goes on and on. What I want to draw your attention to is that when you have wronged someone or you have made a mistake, don't stand up to focus on your own strength. Look up to God. Be wise. He says whoever needs wisdom should ask, and he or she will receive. So is it a problem at the workplace? Is it something that has to do with mismanagement of God's talent given to you? And now you can't take it anymore. Things are falling apart. Call on God. Cry out to him. Remember the days he did good to you, and all will be well. Just as the manager was able to get his job, he was able to create a relationship with the debtors. And that relationship, I tell you, will never go tarnished because of what the man did. When it is your turn, turn to God. Don't look elsewhere because God is always there with an open arms, to receive you. And because of what the man did, his master commended him for that. So turn to God and let God commend you for coming to him. Have a nice day.